That concludes our new business. Now for council reports. Councilman Howard.
All right. How's everybody out there? Good? I think Erica's going to pull up a couple of pictures. We're going to stay on the theme of good in Snellville. One of the things that we continue to do is to look at ways that we can maximize the assets or the things within our city that are not currently being used to their full capability. And I think sometimes we see empty buildings, we see unused property, we see those kind of things, and I'm sure the citizenry wonders from time to time, what exactly are they doing? Well, this past Friday, along with Mayor Couch and Mayor Pro Tem Witts, we attended a redevelopment tour that took us to the town of Woodstock and to Smyrna, that was put in conjunction with the Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce. And it showed some of the things. You see I picked that picture in particular because I wanted y'all to notice if you saw these SWAT members coming down the building on this thing, or if you just didn't notice that. So it was a training exercise that day too, but it did two things. Number one, we need SWAT teams, and number two, we need the Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce. But one of the things that we're trying to do is we're always, and through our economic development department, we're always looking at ways to maximize any potential value we find in the city. And that was tour, since 75 of us, that represented a lot of different cities and a lot of different things throughout the development community, and looked at ways other cities are doing that. They're taking blighted, unused pieces of property, they're taking things that you wouldn't think could be something and turning them into something. So the city of Woodstock and Smyrna have done a couple of those, and they're very, very multi-use, multi-mix type properties that include living, playing, working, everything right there together. So it was a neat thing. So, Erica, the next one. Snellville Citizens Police Academy, the next time it is going to be offered, it's going to be September 27th. The class is about 11 weeks, including the Thanksgiving. If you haven't done it, I know there's a lot of people in here who already done it, right? Raise your hand. Alumni? Okay, that leaves a few of you. We still got room. So get in line to do that. All right, Erica. I did do mine. There's proof. The chief can attest to that. And then I think we got our classmates out, the class I was in. So you can see we have a great time, and you get to interact and see exactly what value our police department provides our city. And I can't speak highly enough of every man and woman that protect us on a day-to-day basis. I just wish a lot of people would have a soft spot in their heart for our law enforcement. All right, Erica, one more time. Walmart Neighborhood Market. Everybody's been asking about it. It's ready to open Wednesday morning. We got about 75 to 100 jobs coming as a result of that. It is going to be a wonderful thing, and as a matter of fact, our Economic Development Manager, Eric Van Otteren, is there tonight, and he is the gracious recipient of a $1,000 grant from the Walmart Corporation for our Entrepreneurship Alliance. So good things are happening in Snellville. All right, Erica, one more time. A little sign I'm a little fond of, watch for motorcycles, because I happen to ride one. We don't win a lot of battles with 3,000-pound cars, I'll just tell you, we just don't. But through the Allstate Insurance Agency, I don't know if you've noticed down here at Highway 84 and 78, there's a watch for motorcycle sign. It's a triangular sign now. And the Allstate Insurance Company is going to provide our city with 4 additional signs. So right now, Lieutenant Kerry Roberts and our Public Works Department are determining where those best should be located. And sometime the middle of September, we're going to have a media presentation, and we're going to initiate those 4 other signs. And we want to make sure that folks are aware of the motorcycle that's out there. Gas is $4 a gallon. You're going to see more people riding motorcycles, is the other reason I bring that up. Scooters, motorcycles, things probably that shouldn't be on the road, but they're out there. So be careful and watch for them. They can get by you quick, so just pay attention to them. And I would also like to extend my thanks to not only everybody on staff, but Kelly McAloon. You're a slave driver. And, you know, if you hadn't gotten involved with STAT in the city, some of the activities we got going on, for crying out loud, now's the time. So tell your friends and neighbors it's all good in Snellville, and be careful going home. And again, thank y'all for coming.
Thank you, Councilman Howard. Councilman Emanuel.
Tough act to follow. I'd like to welcome our new city manager. We went through a pretty involved process looking at different candidates, and we started with the cream of the crop, and I think we got the cream of the crop. So look forward to working with you in the future. He's already accomplished a lot in just the first week he's here. Concert on the Green, again, was another STAT event. Kelly drove everybody hard again, and we're looking forward to the Fall Festival coming up. If you haven't been to the Fall Festival, you'll have a good time at that as well. Concert on the Green was really exceptional. No matter what your taste in music, they had something for you. And that's about it. Bobby stole all my thunder, so I'll pass it on.
Councilwoman Kraus.
Mayor Council, will you please let Councilman Emanuel go first next time?
Councilman Sabag.
Well, I'd like to welcome Butch Sanders. Thank you for accepting the job of working with us here. Hopefully, we'll see more of you, and I'm happy that we have you on board. Also, I have. Let me read a couple of quotes here. It's through accomplishment that man makes his contribution, and contribution is life's greatest reward. That was said by a fellow by the name of John Portman. He's an architect. You guys can look at his work downtown Atlanta, see all these wonderful high-rises. There's another quote. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. A famous fellow, hardly known, by the name of Leonardo da Vinci. I'm not sure if anybody heard of that name, Leonardo da Vinci. No, just the name. The University of Georgia Alumni Association works hard each year to recognize outstanding alumni. Selected from more than 400 nominees from across the nation and the world, the program recognizes 40 outstanding UGA graduates under the age of 40. To qualify for the 40 under 40, the nominees must meet or exceed the following three conditions. Must aspire to uphold the principles manifested in the three pillars of ARC, must demonstrate a commitment to maintaining a lifelong relationship with the University of Georgia, must have made an impact in business, leadership, community, education, and or philanthropic endeavors. As published in the Snellville Patch 2 weeks ago, our mayor, Ms. Kelly Couch, has been selected by the University of Georgia Alumni Association in its 40 Under 40 program, which celebrates the university's most outstanding young alumni. As described above, the 40 recipients of this year's honor were selected from more than 400 nominees from across the nation and the world. The honorees are alumni of Georgia who are under 40 years of age, have had impact in business, leadership, community education, and other endeavors, and who have aspired to uphold the principles manifested in the three pillars, which are wisdom, justice, and moderation. Mayor Couch is double dog, having graduated from the University of Georgia with both her bachelor's degree in political science and her Juris Doctor's degree from the School of Law. As an elected member of this council, of this body, and a representative of this great city, it is my privilege to work with and be associated with our great citizen, a great friend, and the leader of the city, our mayor, Ms. Kelly Couch. Mayor, you make us all proud. Thank you for what you have done for all of us. I commend you for this great accomplishment.
Thank you, Councilman Sabag. Mayor Pro Tem Witz.
Congratulations, Mayor. Butch, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. For those of you who weren't in the work session tonight, the architect of the new Eternal Flame is here tonight and explained what we're going to be doing out on the intersection out here at 78 and Oak Road in front of the Senior Center with our new Eternal Flame. This brochure will become very familiar to you, I promise you, over the next 4-6 months. This is just a prototype, but they'll be all over the city on September 1st and here in City Hall and in the stores. And what we're doing is we're selling pavers and bricks to support the construction of the new memorial. There's outside the City Hall, or excuse me, outside the council chambers right across. You can see a larger blow up of it. We have the architect is on board, civil engineers, who is a graduate of West Point, is donating his time. The architect's donating his time. We have an accounting firm donating their time. We're partnering up with the VFW, Post 4108, which I am honored to say I was a past senior vice commander of. The American Legion, Snellville American Legion. We also, I'm having a meeting next week with the junior ROTC from South Gwinnett High School. They're going to be involved in it. So it's truly going to be a community event. And there's going to have a couple contests involved with it, more about that to come, but look for it. Please support it. The sooner we get the bricks sold, the sooner we can start construction. There's construction meetings planned with our city planner and John Davis this coming week or next week. So it's moving fast, so please stay tuned for it, be aware of it. Grab a brochure so you know about it, so when somebody asks you about it, you can tell them about it. I appreciate your support on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Witz, and thank you for your work on this project. It looks like you've done an outstanding job on this. Chad Smith is a great architect. We've used him on some other projects, and the drawings look very nice. I want to say